Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, little bro? What's good, little bro? You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, little bro. How's your week going? How's your week going, little bro? You see how I'm gonna keep on letting them know that you little bro. I don't care how tall you is, nigga. You always gonna be a little bro. Never forget that. You feel me? Never forget that. I'll give a round of applause to the little brother. You know what I'm saying? Baby brother. Give a round of applause to my nigga Kasani. You know what I'm saying? Realest bloodline to come out of Tennessee. You feel me? What sport you in now, bro? You still? What you doing? What you up to? What's good, Frio? What's good? Mother right here. Hey, ma. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You see your son out here trying to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Get his streaming stuff going. You know what I mean? Track. Boy, you not fast, boy. You was not fast, boy. Stop playing. Stop playing. You was not fast. What event you doing? What event you doing? Frio, how was your week, man? How was your week, Frio? What you call? You been good, man? I don't think I really know you, but how was your week going, man? Ah, chat, we done lost Frio. Well, we got a couple reactions for y'all today, bro. We got a couple reactions for y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see if some more folks gonna get up in here. And shit, I'm getting these streams in, bro. What you call? We got we finna react to some videos. You know what I'm saying? We finna react to the game, and then we gonna just react to bullshit like along throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna keep it going, react to everything. I got a lot for y'all to store today. You know what I'm saying? We took a break, man. We took a break. You should have made that known, ma. You should have made that known. We just reacting. We just reacting to videos right now. You should have made that known. Yeah, we reacting to YouTube videos right now. And I'm just waiting for some people to get in here. You know, just talking to the people. What video? Oh, we gotta. You gotta stick around. We gotta stick around. Here you go. Look, you can go to you can watch it on the stream. You can watch it on. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Instagram. I'm on everything. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Haley? What's good, Tavon? How y'all doing today, man? How was y'all's week, bro? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How was y'all's weeks? Chat, they don't care about what we saying. They don't care about me asking them how their weeks was, bro. It's okay though. It's okay. I wouldn't care either, man. I wouldn't care either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't done nothing for you to really care. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. You know. Appreciate you for saying I look good. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. I try. I get it from someone. You know what I mean? I get it from someone. All right, we're gonna give it a couple more minutes, man. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna just start reacting because they ain't coming, bro. Ain't it? Hold on. All right. How was your week, Mom? What'd you go? What you been up to this week?
They like Shag, how you do it? Everything like a movie. Pulled up, got groovy. Never can afford, I ain't losing. Walked in with the violence, get it. Fucked up by a bitch, I admit it. So much hate that just be in your city. Throw that bitch, I got pie like 50. He ain't talking paper, tell him I'm busy. Ever exit out the hood, they gon' miss him. Bitch, stop running, we come where you are. You wish get pulled with the star. I'm not talking the sky, I'm talking that leg. Get put in the ground for trying to be hard. I feel like a pirate, I came with an eye. Watch that go.
Dang, y'all still doing them bathrooms? I know that's annoying. I'm tired. Still dealing with them. How's it look? It's coming together though? Oh, what's up? What's good, Zari? Oh, I didn't even know they were doing the girls too. What's good, Zari? How you doing, girl? How you doing, twin? Or what everybody else be saying to everybody else be saying we twins. You think you gonna stay in that house for the long run? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all. Well, y'all want to just get into these reactions, man? No. Let's get into these reactions. Since y'all are here, might as well.
Out of the play-in tournament. Right now, Jimmy Butler setting a lot of Flash Brothers for Heel to try it again. But he's been shooting the ball exceptions on Heel. And Irving, Curry, in and out, and then down. Didn't want to muddle that up, got out of the way. 2016, it feels to play offense with Butler. Late, couldn't get it. 25 contests with the Heat. For years, the ability to get off the ground. Irving gets downhill and gets Thompson off the bounce for three. Headed Warriors in the last meeting. Curry catching Osper. Christie let it fly. Conversation with Steph. He said, "This is an
craziest trade, man. Craziest trade. Dang, why are they going so fast though?
In the opening quarter, Edwards.
Why this game going so fast? I'm trying to. No reason to leave. Nah. I like the house, man. I like the house. I think y'all should keep it.
Anthony Davis is missed for the Maverick.
Hold on, let me get the game going.
Green may have gotten away with it. He won his first one, but not going to use it there. Pretty game. And then you got the Castro, but they don't have a ton of depth. Was Prosper spinning on Looney? Goes to Looney. Couldn't keep up with him. Threes or more in threes. Here's Irving.
I don't know why they playing these clips so fast, man. I ain't gonna lie, we're not even watching this stuff. I can't even keep track. Like,
why were the
we gonna start off, chat. We're gonna start off with why Japan was so brutal, bro. I don't know if y'all know a little bit about history, bro, but Japan was back there murking. You know what I'm saying? Japan was... I gotta watch the lingo because mama might be in the chat still. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it PG because mama, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it respectful. You gotta keep it respectful, you know what I mean? Ain't no potty mouth around mama. You feel me? But anyways, Japan was on that stuff, man. Japan was wilding back in the day, bro. Like throwing babies in yards, spearing them and everything, bro. Japan was going crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what led to the madness, bro. Let's see what led to the madness, man.
Japanese so brutal in World War II. Japan is known as the land of anime, sushi, and sumo. Today, when outsiders think of Japan, the first thoughts that come to mind are probably Godzilla, impeccable politeness, and...
What's your first thought when you think about Japan, chat? My first thought is automatically Naruto Uzumaki. You know what I'm saying? It's just the go-to.
technological innovation. In the last century, however, there was a different, far darker reputation garnered by the land of the rising sun. What caused this infamous reputation for cruelty? Bushido. The explanation has its roots that go back for centuries. Japan was a patchwork of feudal states which were in a near constant state of war, reaching its height during the Sengoku Jidai period, which began in the mid-15th century, ending in 1603 with the establishment of the...
Bro, could you imagine like just being born back then, bro? Like your entire life you're just raised to be a samurai, a ninja. And you're just on the front lines, just murking, just killing everything you see, bro. Got a big old sword. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like this stuff. Like I don't think we could. I don't think the people. I couldn't do this stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you got to guard your body is some weak ass chainmail. Like, bro, like this takes a different type of mentality, bro. Like
the Tokugawa shogunate.
I ain't got
with
that shit,
the
bro.
endless fighting, tremendous cultural emphasis was placed on the warrior class, the samurai. During the stability of the Tokugawa shogunate, this cultural attitude was formalized into a warrior's moral code of conduct called Bushido, which means way of the warrior. Bushido changed in its tenets over the centuries, but some of the main principles, such as self-sacrifice, reckless bravery in the face of the enemy, and unquestioning loyalty to one's daimyo.
Like, I don't get these niggas sometimes. Like, Japan, like, especially now, because if you look at Japan now, bro, like, these niggas are the most peaceful, nicest, kindest, like, people that you would ever meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're sweet. Like, motherfuckers aren't doing nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the fact that, like, 70 years ago, these folks was chopping off heads is crazy work.
Never changed. The age of the samurai ended after the Meiji Restoration in 1868. The once strict social classes of the previous eras were eliminated, and Japan underwent rapid industrialization after centuries of isolation. Bushido was readopted for the modern age, with Emperor Hirohito and his military officers being substituted for the shogun and daimyo, its teachings dominating actions before and during the Second World War. Japan began to modernize rapidly, using Western industrial, technological, and military innovations, and the Bushido Code was adapted to fit into the modern landscape. In the years before the outbreak of war, the Japanese school system had fully embraced the regimented militarism.
I'm telling y'all, bro, them bombs changed these niggas, bro. Them bombs changed these niggas. Ever since we dropped them motherfuckers on these niggas, bro, they done changed their entire way of life, man. They done changed their entire way of life. Like, it's crazy, bro, how thousands and thousands of years of, like, war, like, almost any anime is derived from ancient Japan history, you know what I'm saying? It has some type of roots and origins from Japan history, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that like all this fighting and war and stuff like that was almost replaced in a matter of years, like 20 years, because these niggas just drop these motherfuckers nukes on these niggas, bro. This shit's crazy, bro. Shit's crazy, bro. RP Nagasaki, RP Hiroshima, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, you niggas deserve that shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You niggas deserve that shit, bro. The civilians didn't, but Japan, y'all niggas fucked up, bro. Y'all niggas Y'all niggas shouldn't fuck Big Ben. You know what I'm saying? Niggas fuck with the big dogs.
Of Bushido,
And you
students
got
were
that.
indoctrinated
You know what I'm
into a
saying? That's all
system
it
of
is. That's all it is.
unrelenting discipline that emphasized obedience to authority as the highest of virtues. This would be enforced by cruel methods, such as being beaten by their teachers, struck with canes or wooden swords, being forced to run laps until dropping from exhaustion, or hold heavy objects on outstretched hands, and whatever else their instructors could come up with. This type of indoctrination led to a generation who had unflinching loyalty to their emperor and their superiors, and they would
I'd be mad
obey
as hell
without
if a nigga hit me
question.
with the damn
No
stick at
retreat,
school.
no surrender. Perhaps the most infamous aspect of Japanese culture during this time was the willingness to fight to the bitter end.
Chat, if I ever like, if anything ever happens to me like outside of my control to where like my life is on the line, bro, I would, the worst thing possible, like the worst way I'd probably want to go out, bro, is being stabbed or being drowned, bro. Like those are like probably like two of the worst ways. Like just like anything like where my oxygen is being taken away, like being suffocated, strangled, anything like that, like done. Like not dealing with that shit. Not dealing with that shit. But also like just like something going in, like I can deal with a bullet, you know what I'm saying? I can deal with a bullet, but at the same time, I'm not dealing with no knife, bro, because that's a slow pain, bro. That's a slow death. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless that motherfucker just hit you right in the heart, you know what I'm saying? Hit you right in a crucial spot. Even then, I think you still gonna be like, like even then, you know what I'm saying? But like everything else, I don't know, bro. Like, I think I can take a bullet. You know what I'm saying? I think I could take a bullet. I think I could. I After burning like for like a good amount, like you stop feeling shit. So like I could deal with that. Everything else, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. Appreciate it, Billy. Appreciate it, Billy. W stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
And according to their view on warfare, surrendering was an unbearable disgrace, a mark of shame for any fighting man. When other armies would see the futility of fighting,
Billy, want to join the
give
stream,
up,
bro?
the
Come
Japanese
join.
military
He
would
left.
keep fighting, regardless of the casualties. For comparison, for every Allied soldier taken captive in World War II, 3 would be killed on the battlefield, while the Japanese military would suffer 120 dead for every one of its soldiers taken captive. Often, they would resort to banzai charges, hurling themselves at the enemy rather than surrender. This was named after their battle cry, Tennoheika Banzai, roughly translated as "Long live the Emperor." One of the most famous banzai charges happened on July 6, 1944 on Saipan. After 3 weeks of battle, the Americans had captured much of the island and were—
And the crazy thing is, this shit will probably be working if these niggas wasn't walking around motherfucking AK. Well, they didn't have AKs back then, but you know, rifles. You know what I'm saying? Like back when motherfuckers was just carrying around with swords and knives and stuff like that, this shit would be fucking terrifying, bro. But these niggas, at this point in age, these niggas are starting to figure out what a fucking switch could do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are starting to figure out what that motherfucking leg can do to a body. You feel me? They ain't going for that shit. They ain't got a motherfucking put the damn gunpowder in that shit slowly anymore. They can just go and ping, 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 pow, poo, pow. And they got 12 bodies on their hand. You feel me? The only thing that they got to worry about is they gun jamming on some shit. So just, this is really just unaliving yourself for the emperor. Really.
were closing the noose on the remaining Japanese defenders. Rather than surrender, Lieutenant General Yoshitsugu,
Like,
the
damn.
commanding officer, committed seppuku, or ritual suicide, in the face of his failure, another samurai tradition. The remaining men and officers, as
That's
well as
hard,
many
though, like,
civilians, then threw themselves
imagine, like, how
with
real you gotta be,
reckless
like, just to,
abandon
like,
at the
end that
American
shit.
lines, hoping to kill as many soldiers before being killed in the fierce fighting that ensued. Much of it in desperate hand-to-hand combat. For the next 12 hours, they rampaged around the island, overrunning several American positions before the bitter end. It was estimated that around 4,300 Japanese soldiers died this way rather than surrender. the largest banzai attack of the war. They weren't alone in their fanatical defiance. Hundreds of civilians threw themselves off of cliff sides rather than allow themselves to be captured by the horrified Americans. While this was the largest banzai attack of the war, they would be repeated over and over again during the island hopping campaign. Any survivors committing seppuku, preferring death to capture. Many Japanese soldiers would also fake surrendering, then drop a grenade or pull a pistol on American soldiers that had dropped their guard. After several of these incidents, the Americans, for the most part, stopped believing attempts at surrender, simply shooting the supposedly surrendering soldier rather than take the risk. The most extreme example of this attitude of never surrendering was the kamikaze, translated as divine wind. These were pilots who would deliberately crash their planes into enemy ships as a last-ditch, desperate attempt to halt their inexorable advance on the Japanese homeland. These pilots were sent on a one-way mission to damage as much enemy naval strength as possible. Kamikaze attacks reached their peak in 1945 at the Battle of Okinawa, the last stepping stone before Japan itself. Swarms of these fanatical pilots struck the American fleet, killing over 5,000, the largest loss of life the U.S. Navy suffered in a single battle. Even with their Pacific Empire in ruins, the Japanese nation would not give in, even resorting to handing out bamboo spears to school children. During planning for the invasion, the American military was expecting to have to fight the majority of the population. In anticipation of Operation Downfall, estimates of potential...
All right, man. I think we're gonna leave it there, bro. These niggas was on some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I need to elaborate more. Next, we have the tragic downfall of Franklin State. I'm a big Snowfall fan, bro. This shit was crazy, bro. Like, honestly, like, it's crazy to see how someone who so close to having it all just gets it taken away. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Let me know how you guys feel about Japan, you know, wilding out back in the day, bro, because these folks definitely was let's just say they was on some type of shit. You feel me? So let me know how you guys feel about that shit down in the comments down below. Until next time, catch y'all later. Love you. We out. All right, y'all. What you go? We're on to the next one. Franklin Saints. Let's go.
How does a man go from this?
I got my money, got my lady, got a baby on the way. So I'm out.
To this.
At 20? Andrew Jackson, you the man.
The way Franklin Saint's story entails is...
Yeah, we actually might watch this full one. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this shit's crazy.
A man who once had it all. But once he lost it all, he managed to ruin his relationship with every single person that loved him. Franklin's downfall is one of the best displays in TV show history. And in this video, I'm not only going to be analyzing it, but breaking it down from a psychological perspective. And boy, does it get ugly.
I want the life I was so close to having I could taste it until that motherfucker Teddy ripped it away. That's what I want. Anybody coming after me is in my way. Starting back at zero, that ain't gonna happen. But I promise you, none of these little is gonna fuck with mine.
Yeah, this was a great motherfucking series, bro. Definitely recommend if you haven't watched this already. I definitely recommend y'all check out Snowfall.
You don't even know if you'll be able to pull yourself back up. I will get back my fucking money. Everybody breaks. You ended my fucking life. After everything I fucking did for you, you ain't gonna fucking talk to me. You did this to me. You ended my fucking life.
Before we point the finger at Franklin, what would you do in his situation? After enduring the hardships of the drug game, killing, lying, and escaping death on multiple occasions, it all became worth it, as Franklin retired with $73 million to his name. He was going to marry his girlfriend Veronique and use the money to provide a comfortable upbringing for their children and the following generations. But after making that decision to retire, Franklin's plug, CIA officer Teddy McDonald, robbed all $73 million, wiping his account and leaving Franklin back where he started, broke.
Man, what would y'all do if a nigga literally robbed you for all you fucking had? What would you do if a nigga literally robbed you for all you had right before you had a baby coming out, bro? You know what I mean? That shit was so damn grimy, bro. And then that much, bro. Then that much. All the bullshit that you had to do, bro. All the snaking, all the killing, all the conniving. Man, bro, the crash out was real. Man. The crash out was real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel it because I'd be doing the same damn thing on me.
How does a man go from this?
I got my money, got my lady,
Hold on.
got a baby on the way.
Did we go back?
So I'm out. Money breaks.
And escaping death on multiple occasions, it all became worth it as Franklin retired with $73 million to his name. He was going to marry his girlfriend Veronique and use the money to provide a comfortable upbringing for their children and the following generations. But after making that decision to retire, Franklin's plug, CIA officer Teddy McDonald, robbed all $73 million, wiping his account and leaving Franklin back where he started, broke.
Start back at zero. That ain't gonna happen.
You can only imagine the pain and the anger that would take over once losing such a substantial amount. Loss aversion is a cognitive bias that describes why, for individuals, the pain of losing is
Back. Had to get one in.
psychologically twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining. The loss felt from money or any other valuable object can feel worse than gaining that same thing. If I were to give you $1,000 right now for no reason, you'd be pretty happy. But if I took $1,000 from your account for no reason, it would hurt more. And you'd feel pain to a larger extent than to the happiness of receiving the money. It's not even just that for Franklin, but he's aware of the person he had to become to make this money. How much of a monster he had to become for the sake of financial freedom.
I've killed people, destroyed lives, whatever I had to. Not
That
just
nigga
to
clean
survive.
though, bro. Look at that motherfucking C
It's all the
cup.
simple truth.
Fuck, nigga.
If by any measure,
Pause on the glaze, man. Pause on the glaze. Pause on the glaze. My bad, chat. My bad, bro. Fuck. Huh? Alright.
I'm a monster.
And now, that was all going to be for nothing. And beyond the financial freedom, money gave Franklin power and respect. And without the money, he felt as though he'd fallen from the highest pedestal. This created a character with no sense of morality. In his eyes, nothing had as much importance as money, and he was going to do whatever he could to make it back.
I don't even think that's the thing, bro. Like, if you just lost $73 million, bro.
Come on.
I didn't realize that.
I'm on that shit
your own
too.
family, though.
You had to stop the bleeding. Buy us some time till I can find
But this
Teddy.
nigga was wilding.
Franklin tried to ask his Aunt Louie for help, but she rejected. So Franklin robbed his own uncle and aunt of $3.4 million of cash and cocaine, sparking a war between family members.
I heard you when you said you didn't want to go to war with your family. But you need to know exactly who we dealing with.
Although $3.4 million is much less than Franklin's $73 million, Jerome still feels the pain of being robbed and builds anger and resentment towards his nephew. And out of this emotion, he murders one of Franklin's female bodyguards, Black Diamond.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
Tell Franklin that I did this.
But instead of retaliating, Franklin opens his eyes. He realized what was about to entail. He was about to go to war with the most important male figure in his life. Jerome and Franklin had a unique bond. Franklin's father, Alton, became an alcoholic and was mostly absent, leaving Franklin's mother, Sissy, to look after a young Franklin. But Jerome, her younger brother, stepped in and raised Franklin like his own.
Instantly, I had love, I had purpose. I was going to be the man to raise you. For the longest time, I thought that by lifting you up, watching the young man that you were going to become, that maybe be the greatest thing that ever happened in my life.
Jerome was the closest thing Franklin had to a father, But with limited
Straight,
opportunity,
man. How are you?
financial
How you
struggles
doing
were still a
today?
problem. That was until Franklin found his way out, selling crack cocaine to people in the neighborhood. Jerome originally wanted no part of it, but this is where the importance of Louie comes in. Louie was Jerome's girlfriend who he'd eventually go on to marry, and she was pretty useless for the most part. But Jerome loved her deeply and did what he needed to keep her happy. But what this created was a man who never followed his heart, something we see have a negative effect time and time again. When Louie heard the proposition, she instantly became intrigued and pleaded for Jerome's involvement.
Franklin gonna do this with or without us. Be better for him if we in on it.
We got a good life here, don't we? But it still ain't enough, right? It sounds like a little
This ain't
girl
really
right
the
now.
video that I thought I was gonna watch. Hold on. It's going smooth. I can't complain too much. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple people in here watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to find some videos to actually
For 7 figures a
interest
month,
me for real.
This world will be whatever we want it.
This then enabled Louie to take the reins years into the drug game, with Jerome playing more of a
pretty
secondary
new.
role.
I'm
So
pretty
when she
new.
had a problem with Franklin and decided to break away from the business, he followed. And that's what makes their current war so sad. The tear in their relationship is collateral of Louie's actions, creating a false hatred, blinding them of the love they once had. They attempt to talk it out, but things take a left turn.
For sure, give me some tips as long as it's not paid for tips. As long as I'm not paying for the tips right now, I'm good.
You think you talking to? You ain't gonna do shit. You do shit. Do it. Kill me. End this shit right now.
Bro, that nigga, I think at this point, both of these niggas like damn near like wanted that shit like to. I don't want to say like wanted it to happen, but like I think, bro, I actually like bro, like just both of these niggas just got too much weight on their shoulders. You feel me? It's just too heavy of a burden type of shit. You feel me? So.
Do it.
This battle is tough for Franklin psychologically because deep down he still has love for Jerome, but he feels as though he can't let love get in the way of his money. This was a major sign that greed had overwhelmed Franklin. He picked money over family, a narrative that would continue. They continued to go back and forth at each other for a while, until an abrupt turn of events occur, and Louie is kidnapped by Kane, an accomplice of Franklin.
First things first, try to make your stream short, like 1 to 2 hours max. That's how you can maintain average view rate. Okay. Do you mind like me asking you questions about this stuff? Like, would you just stop streaming in between sessions type of thing? Like if I'm playing Fortnite for 4 hours, like would I just stop streaming in between like sessions so I could you know, like so I can meet that standard quo?
And begs Franklin to save her.
Nah, I appreciate that.
I'll help you.
And the second thing is that you can try and custom logo because it attracts a gaming audience. Custom logos. And decides to follow. Start again. Okay. Are you trying to sell me one of those channel things? I'll see. I don't really like. Do I not have one already? Nah, shout out for the advice though. Shout out for the advice. That's real. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate any type of help and support that I can get, man. I really do. I don't know if you're a male or a female, but whatever you might be, I appreciate you.
Sorry, Louie. Already gotten in.
Franklin then surprisingly makes the decision to call Jerome and let him know what was
Shout out
happening.
females.
And they team up to break her free. But during the process, Jerome dies whilst killing Kane, a bullet to the chest, dying while trying to save his woman.
RP my nigga Jerome, man. RP my nigga Jerome. Hey, Scott, how about I drop you a follow, LENA. You worked with many streamers. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see.
Franklin crying at Jerome's death speaks volumes. He never wanted Jerome to die, regardless of the words said,
Yeah, I'm down to share.
regardless of the guns they pulled on each other. The love was underlying throughout, and it really hit hard for Franklin. At first, he tries to cope using defense mechanisms.
He was my blood, alright? And I loved him. But he never should have broke away from us.
Defense mechanisms essentially help you ease anxiety in your mind when there's conflict within. But the one Franklin seems to be using here is denial. He's trying to appear as though he's lost love for Jerome for breaking away, but his tears would say otherwise. Now he's trying to put up this uncaring front. Not too long after, he suffers from a bad nightmare.
Franklin! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
That nigga was finna get to busting in that shit, bro. That nigga was finna get to busting for that shit, man. What if I make a character of you holding your mic in your hands? Are you doing it for free? I don't really know. What you got? I'm cool. Like, I gotta see your work. I gotta see your work first. If I see you're working on a lot, I like it. I'm willing to invest. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just see if you're actually willing to, actually be worth, my time and energy and money. You feel me? So we can definitely do some business. I just gotta make sure that you're legitimate. For sure, for sure. What's good, chat? Welcome all four of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Suppressing emotions doesn't eradicate the feeling. It still remains within your subconscious. But Franklin continues to do so in the pursuit of his money. Franklin became heartless after this and performed actions that make him nothing less than evil.
My accounts are the same as when you took it. Call William. Tell him to transfer it all back. Do it now.
Oh, that's what you mean?
Pops gets to walk out of here like nothing happened.
You don't want to do this.
This is the last time I'm gonna say this to you, Daddy. Send me.
We might can do that.
Money. Do it right now.
That's not how it works. There's a process, even if I could.
Wrong answer.
It was the most incompetent soldier ever lived.
We might can do that.
What was that? Hey, Frank, what the fuck did you just do?
This is a depth we've never seen Franklin ever go to.
Nah, that
He's
nigga
never
gutted
killed
him like a
someone innocent.
fish, man.
His previous victims were accidents or enemies. Kevin was his best friend who he accidentally killed, shooting him in the leg to stop Kevin murdering someone else. And even though technically Kevin was innocent, Franklin deeply regretted it and felt bad instantly. Andre Wright was doing everything in his power to get Franklin into a jail cell, and therefore Franklin saw him as a threat and killed him. And Manboy was a direct enemy who was out to kill Franklin, so Franklin tricked and killed him. Rob was Franklin's friend that was spilling secrets about Franklin working with the CIA and was becoming addicted to cocaine, and therefore Franklin saw Rob as a liability and took him out. By no means at all am I saying these murders are justified, but they show Franklin as a character who does whatever he needs to win. But he just killed an old man and showed no remorse. He didn't do that to win, he did that in an attempt to make Teddy feel pain. Franklin by all means is desensitized to killing at this point. Desensitization essentially means that stimuli that would usually shock you no longer does due to the repeated exposure of said stimuli. The first time Franklin ever had to kill was in season 1, when a gangbanger named Carvel stole his money.
Chad, give me a second.
Along with his best friend
I
Leon,
can't get to
Franklin
the,
kidnapped
can't
Carvel,
get back to the setup,
took him to
son.
a desert and planned to kill him. But Franklin couldn't pull the trigger, and Leon had to do it for him. Fast forward, and now he can slit an innocent old man's throat without remorse. And all the killings he's either done or seen have desensitized him and allowed him to do so, along with the extreme desire to hurt Teddy after feeling betrayed. Things almost go terribly wrong though. After Franklin's plan fails and he gets kidnapped by Teddy, who gets close to ending his life. But then he gets saved by Gustavo, another accomplice. He then reverses the roles and holds Teddy hostage. He tortures him.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Like, it's smooth. Like,
account numbers.
I gotta.
But during
let
this
me
time,
think about it. Let me think about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Than had been displayed
I gotta see how this stuff is. I don't want to invest in something, and you know, I don't really have anything like to grow into it. You gotta show me that it actually works in a way. You know what I'm saying? I need to see some proof that it works.
That sounds.
Because I didn't see motherfuckers blow up and do shit without it. So
I actually thought that we might know each other for the rest of our lives.
During their time selling cocaine together, Franklin had been manipulated to believe Teddy was actually on his side in some way, making him an easy victim.
So you gotta show me that my numbers are gonna do better if I buy your product
now, which is why it's so hard for him to comprehend.
Oh, no, that's not it. You were manipulating me from the start. Taking me to that Iranian bank, acting like you wanted to help me when really all you wanted to do was know where I was keeping my money.
Betrayal has a strong effect on one's psychology. When someone has a friend go behind their back or a partner cheat on them, their instant thought is wanting to hurt them just as much or even harder, which we all know as revenge. Franklin has become an extremely vindictive character, essentially someone who tends to hold grudges and get back at you when they feel they've been wronged in some way. But we've seen Franklin behave in ways and carry out actions that the average person wouldn't. For some people, they could behave like this because they're born narcissists or psychopaths genetically. But even Franklin himself believes that the events in his life have shaped him.
You are an animal.
I am what you've made me.
Franklin feels betrayal, manipulation, and theft have all created this evil character that he's become, a sociopath. But at the root of it all, Franklin has only become like this due to his pride and greed, 2 of the 7 deadly sins. Franklin feels without money, he isn't respected. Before selling cocaine, he felt lost. He felt he was an irrelevant member of society. He had friends, he had family, but no meaning or legacy, and no power. The more money he made, the more people respected him, the more people feared him, and the more control he had to live the life he wanted.
I want the life I was so close to having I could taste it until that motherfucking Teddy.
And I don't think there's nothing really wrong with that, truthfully, bro. Like, money definitely does help you, bro. Like, money definitely does put you in positions to where you don't have to worry and stress about things that people without money have to stress about. And it's not to say that you're not gonna have any problems with life, because you are. You most definitely are. But at the same time, money definitely helps solves a lot of those problems and helps alleviate the stress of dealing with some of those problems. You know what I'm saying? When you have money, you can be like, oh, this problem's going on. All right. Here, fix it, take care of it. Inconvenience done. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have money, you got to figure out how to get money to solve whatever problem that you're having. Like Shalina and me are having right now. I don't got money for her stuff, and truthfully, I think that she's trying to scam me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Shawty trying to scam a nigga, bro, trying to get into my motherfucking shit. I can't let that shit go. I can't let that shit slide. You feel me? Talking about text me. And
away. That's what I want.
Stop
He's
that.
about to go and live in his mansion, marry Veronique, have kids, and give them a great upbringing. All because he worked hard for his future. And this made Franklin feel in control. And I'm not saying Franklin shouldn't be enraged. He'd lost $73 million. But he didn't know when to stop. And he went to depths that no man should go to just for money. He was in a dark place psychologically, to a point of no return.
What if we split $37 million? Each walk away with a small fortune, and then we go our separate ways.
Franklin showed he was willing to compromise, agreeing that half the money is enough for him. He plans to hand off Teddy to the CIA after the money is transferred.
The password.
But Sissy makes a sacrifice.
I ain't gonna lie. Mama, if you watching this right now, if you would have done some dumb shit like that, man. We would have had a talk. We would have had a scrap, man. We would have had a fucking scrap. I ain't gonna lie to you, mama. You just fucking blew away my kids' money. You feel me? Like, do you know what I could do with $37 million? Man, I think that's how much they said. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how much I could do with that much money? And you just wiped it away, bro. You couldn't wait 1 second, man. 1 second. Oh, my fault, y'all. Niggas couldn't even hear me. My fault, y'all. I don't even know why that shit was tweaking. What's good, Bradley? What's good?
Franklin's lost. One of the greatest tragedies of my life.
Sissy Saint, Franklin's mother, provides another interesting dynamic to Franklin's character. From the start of the show, Franklin had been shown to have an extreme love for her,
What's good?
She eventually grew to despise him. How did he go from this?
Fine.
You already know. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, fam?
Come back to dinner, okay? I'll be there.
To this.
You doing all right, man? You taking care of business?
What are you? You're not gonna talk to me, huh? This is all your fault. You ended my life.
After everything I did for you, you're not gonna talk to me. You did this to me. You ended my life. And Teddy should have blown your head off.
Nah, I felt that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sissy was always one foot
I ain't
in,
gonna
one
lie
foot out
to
with
you.
Franklin's antics.
I'd be so
became
fucking
tired
mad.
of it.
Ooh, I'd be
When
so
he first started
mad.
making big money from the streets, she refused to take any of it.
I can't accept it.
Like, mama, not only did I make half the reason why I did this shit was for you in the first place, you know what I'm saying? After a while, you just became cool with it and you just let shit go, you just let shit slide and everything like that. So you was cool with the behavior going on as long as your pockets was benefiting. As long as your pockets was getting full, you didn't care. You feel me? But then afterwards, you gonna fucking stab a nigga in the back? Man, mama, you gonna have to see me outside, bro. You gonna have to see me outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just cause your deadbeat ass fucking husband gonna fucking get shot and get put in the ditch, nigga, let that nigga sink. Bro. Let that nigga go. That's how I'm coming about the shit. That's how I'm coming about it. Me. No, but that's what's up. What you got? I appreciate it, Cinco. I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. This shit gonna be great one day, bro. This shit gonna be something else, man. I don't care how many motherfuckers in this bitch like right now, bro. This shit gonna be something legendary, man. For real. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the support.
What you mean? What you mean you can't accept it? And I bought you a house, mama. In cash. Illegal cash. Using a fake name. Don't you see what's wrong with that?
But perhaps tired of struggling.
Now I see what she
eventually
mean, but
worked with
like
Franklin
shit.
to help clean his dirty money from
Beggars
a real
can't
estate
be choosers,
business,
you
which
feel
she
me?
had expertise in.
Fuck.
Their relationship then fluctuated. The more Franklin went on, the more his decisions were about money in contrast to about family. When Franklin's money was stolen,
That's love,
she was
fam.
originally
Take care
on
of you
side,
heading out, man.
willing to
Take
help
care.
take
You
them
know what I'm
to
saying? Join the stream, whatever, bro. We here Mondays and Tuesdays, man. Tune in anytime. We
But
here
when
for
she
good
saw how
times
bad Franklin was
and
becoming,
long
she
times,
didn't
my
want
nigga.
him to
Let's
go
go.
any
Let's
further.
go.
I think we need to let this go. I see what this is doing to us. What it's already done. Look at me.
Revenge is the only thing on my mind. And look at me. This obsession with this money. Look at where we are, Franklin. What we're becoming.
No matter how much people online disagree with Sissy's actions, she is right. Maybe her execution and timing of things are wrong, but her message is right. Franklin is losing all of his good human traits trying to pursue this money. He's lost his peace, his happiness, his gratitude, and his sanity. She tries to tell him that he doesn't need to go any further.
Nah, this nigga like, I forget his name, bro. I think it was Idris or something like this. He perfected like the character of Franklin Saint, bro. Like,
money isn't worth all of that. Franklin isn't going to die
great.
without money.
Peak cinema.
Yes, his life isn't going to go the way he wanted it to, but his sanity is worth more than money. He still had the real estate income. His best friend still had $3 million in cash. And most of all, everyone still close to Franklin didn't want him for his money. He could have accepted the fact he got played, which, don't get me wrong, would have been incredibly hard to face, but he was in a game where most people died.
IG, we got about 10 more minutes, bro. We got about 10 more minutes before we gotta head out on IG, man.
He still had love, but that wasn't enough for him in his mind. Sissy knew this and tried to stop his greed going any further, which is why she did what she thought she had to do. However, it's also likely she killed Teddy out of rage because Teddy admitted to killing her husband. Either way, her original mindset was correct.
And you and I will never see each other again. Can you live with that?
Yes. When Franklin told her he could live with never seeing her again, she'd realized he valued money over family, just like with Jerome, and he'd lost her at that point. And she wasn't the only important woman he lost. When Franklin met Veronique, he slowly changed. She fell pregnant with his child, which made him realize the need to get out of the drug game. His unborn baby became the main motivator to stop being involved, making Veronique important to Franklin. Their love seemed to be genuine, and when Teddy stole his money, she sided with him.
To me, he's a man who hasn't lied or raised a hand. He's doing everything in his power to deliver the life I want, no matter how he has to do it.
Veronique does value Franklin's money because she sees it as a means of safety, protection, and peace. So she begged him to leave the drug game and use the money to raise their baby. For the most part, she tried to empathize with Franklin while still trying to keep him from going too far.
Swallow your pride. Listen to your mother and make peace with your family. Okay?
Veronique, just like Franklin, justifies his actions with the fact that it's for their baby. She might not be as greedy, but still sees the importance of the money. However, Franklin and Veronique became on.
All right, man. Let you go. I think we're gonna wrap this one up and get on to the next one. You know, these were a couple warm-ups to the stream. Let's get into some more stuff now. You know what I'm saying? The Gen Z hater problem is up next. But let me know in the comments down below, man. How do y'all feel about Snowfall? You know what I'm saying? Have you watched the show? If you have watched it and completed it, bro, how did you feel about the ending? You know, was it a worthy ending? How did you feel about Franklin losing everything? Let me know in the comments down below, man. But until next time, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Love you. We out.
Gen Z as a whole generation.
Like I said, y'all, we on to the next video. The Gen Z hater problem, bro. I am a part of Gen Z, and I can't lie. We got some hating ass niggas in this motherfucker, bro. Like, for real. These niggas are some haters, bro. In my own damn friend group, bro. Oh, my fault, hey. My fault, Evan. What you got? What we watching? We watching. Nigga, it's crazy. It's crazy that we're fucking talking about this shit, nigga. Cause you're exactly who we're talking about. You're exactly who we're talking about, nigga. This title is exactly who we're talking about, bro. The Gen Z hater problem, bro. Let me go ahead and just start playing this motherfucker, bro.
Gen Z as a whole generation is bad at a lot of things. Bad at not getting addicted to vaping and making up new methods to get high. Bad at focusing for longer than 5 minutes without having to scroll on TikTok for an hour. Bad at not ordering DoorDash 4 to 5 times a week. But what Gen Z is best at, its
what's good, Sanji?
Is hate. There's no generation that is as hateful or vile as much as Gen Z is. There's generations that grew up and fought in wars, and I swear they're still not as hateful as us. If the people that fought in wars had to sit at a middle school or high school lunch table in 2016 and get roasted, they leave with more PTSD than on the war field. Nowadays, it seems like everything that goes viral is due to some type of hating. Think of some of the biggest things last year. Drake versus Kendrick, making fun of Ice Spice, happy for the elimination of the healthcare CEO.
Hey,
right, that one's a little more valid, but you get my point. We've kind of thrived on
free my
hate,
nigga
like
Luigi, but don't free that nigga at the same time, bro.
And the crowd would cheer when it was a person versus a line to see if they would win over bloodshed. I wanted to talk about this now because there's been this trend on TikTok hating on a certain rapper. Someone you all
I had to cut the dreads,
like,
man. I had to cut the dreads off, bro. Had to.
XXXTentacion. The speed X took over the rap game was something I think we haven't seen since he came out. This man was in jail and Look At Me came out and was going viral. He went in jail as a pretty unknown guy.
What generation are you in, bro? You Gen Z or Gen X?
You started to see these
I know you were Kasani generation.
And I can't lie, I was one of them dudes in school rocking the X profile picture. He had that cult-like rap following that only a certain amount of rappers have. Nowadays, his closest equivalent is probably Cardi Glazers. You got Ye fans, Travis Scott fans, Youngboy fans. But I would say out of all of them, he was blowing them out the water with the amount of grasp he had on his fans, even just from my account. I used to be staying updated on everything he had going on, and he was always getting in some type of drama. So you could always check his Instagram story and there being a chance he's dissing one of your favorite rappers. And even if you didn't listen to him or didn't care about him, you had no choice but to see him because the social media pages were posting him all the time. I remember so many were trying to...
You a hater, bro? You one of the niggas who think the X was a weirdo, bro? I'm looking at you, Sanji. I'm looking at you, nigga. You one of the niggas who think that motherfucking X is a weirdo, nigga? We got beef then, nigga. You feel me?
We got beef, nigga. You niggas, you young niggas ain't got no motherfucking respect. That's a fucking problem with you niggas, bro. That's a fucking problem with you niggas, bro. You young niggas ain't got no motherfucking respect. Put some motherfucking respect on my nigga.
The fuck? Niggas got me fucked up, bro. Nigga hating. You hating on X and shit, bro. This nigga, how you gonna hate on the nigga who came before you, nigga?
Sound like X and even copy the cadence he talks in.
Alright, this nigga just glazing though, man. Yeah.
He was relatable to a lot of the younger generation because he would talk about his depression and what he's going through, and also give motivational talks all the time.
Hey, say Sanji, we only got 3 more minutes on IG Live, bro. So if you want to continue to watch the stream, bro, you gotta head over to YouTube or Twitch.
And for
link
a long
is in
time,
my
people
bio,
have
bro.
talked about his impact online and how big he could have potentially been. But now, apparently on TikTok, people have been hating on him. Like, this isn't some small trend or something. It's a huge, big trend on there. We all know, since X was always talking about his depression and his thoughts all the time, they would always use his songs and him speaking in sad edits and emo edits. We can never forget that Bart Simpson profile picture.
Hey, man. It was a time in history, bro. I never participated in this. I was more with the anime, or it was a picture of me. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was a time in history, man. Like, this shit, like, this was during the TBH and like rates era, bro. Like, this shit was legendary back in the day, bro. Like, niggas was really loners. Like, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. How you doing, Alyssa? How you doing today, bro? I hope you had a blessed week.
I'm glad to say I was not one of those dudes rocking that. A lot of people would hear what he said and act fake depressed online.
My life sucks, man. If people only knew the pain and anguish I went through to be here, they'd respect me more.
Jimmy, your parents live in the richest part of Beverly Hills in a $5 million house. Them Bart Simpson edit video.
Hey, man. That just means them niggas gotta get to Christ, man. That's all that means. Money don't bring happiness, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like if I had money right now, bro, I'd be the happiest nigga ever, because I already have Christ. My button wasn't working, bro. I had to do that shit 3 times. You know what I'm saying, bro? If I had Christ. Well, I already have Christ. If I had money, bro, I'd probably be the livest nigga on the planet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because money don't bring happiness, but if you got money and you got God, bro, you're gonna be a happy nigga. You're gonna be a happy nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
Videos used to go crazy back in the day on YouTube, though.
The problem is most folks sacrifice one for the other when you gotta have both.
Yes. So people have been bringing up these clips recently, posting him acting like that back in the day and kind of clowning him.
Do you have any relationship with your father?
What's that? What's a father?
But that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real, bro. Like it came off corny, but it's real, bro. He came on. He said what he said. He said what he said, bro. Nigga can't be mad at he said what he said, man.
From mental illness, or do you suffer from depression?
Do I think I suffer from mental illness? I think I'm different. And that's the last thing I'll say in the video. You can keep that in there, though. So I'll say Orange Floyd was weak. X is the complete opposite. X desires control. Controversy.
Like, bro, it's one thing posting him and saying this is kind of cringe looking back on it. To be honest, a lot of that stuff just didn't age well from that era. You could look back on any era and there's always going to be some cringe things. But people in the comments be talking about he had to go. Or be talking about his music wasn't
Instagram
good. Like, where did this
got
disconnected? That's
so
brand new to me. Because for the longest,
about.
everyone was saying how talented X was and how far he could have made it. But now because...
Let's try and add him back real quick. One day, bro, we're not gonna have to do this stuff. You know what I mean? One day we're not gonna have to worry about, you know, having to put up with this shit, bro. They're gonna want to come to our streams regardless, bro. But at the time being, bro, we gotta use the platforms we have. You know what I mean? We gotta use the platforms that we have. And right now, Instagram is my biggest plat. So let's put it back so we can you know, get the niggas back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't wanna rob niggas from an experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got the app, so let's get this shit going. I got the shit, so let's get this shit going, bro. We got another hour in anyway, so might as well just knock the shit out with you niggas in attendance. You feel me?
Of a couple of viral TikToks, he's all of a sudden the most corny person and was never good. This guy probably explains it best from what I've seen happen on TikTok.
Let's not play like X wasn't cool as shit. Y'all love to fake support someone, and the second like some bad shit come out, you're always like, damn, like I knew from the beginning. Like I was one of them ones who was like, I knew from the beginning. I was a day one hater, because that's not even a flex, dude. Was not hating on X before that clip.
I don't know why niggas do that shit. Like admittedly, like I'm not gonna say that I don't do it because I do, but like it's genuinely because I detest the nigga. Like I just don't like the way that he moves. I don't like the way he talks and stuff. Like 6ix9ine, bro. Like I did not like that nigga before it was popular not to like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going around and be like, fuck 6ix9ine, fuck 6ix9ine. I'm not going out of my way to fucking troll this nigga. You feel me? And sadly, my generation obviously has the fucking time to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? My generation obviously has the time of day to go troll and make fun of a dead person, bro. Like this nigga has been dead for at least, I think, 7 years, bro. This nigga X has been dead for at least 7 years. And we're finding videos from when this nigga, bro, we went all the way back to fucking 1980s just to hate on this nigga Michael Jordan and disprove of any factual evidence that this nigga was a good basketball player back in the day, bro. Like that's how much of a hater my generation is. You feel me? We went back almost 30 years worth of time to study a nigga's game just to figure out this nigga couldn't go to the left. Like what the fuck?
Clip came out. You just hopping on the wave. Y'all love to bring a nigga Damn, bro. Y'all love to see someone who's been getting constant love, and the second some controversy come out, y'all trying to act like he was bad the whole time, when in reality, you was just waiting for a moment to finally bring his name down. Why is everyone saying they knew he was corny when he had so much love and not a hater was in sight? Like, somebody's lying.
There were some haters, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There were some haters, but
what's that?
As soon as a couple people turn on someone, everybody's gonna act like they always thought that person was corny and never good. At the end of the day, back then, everyone was a little more cornier, especially if you're younger still. But like, do you know what we used to wear? This was the average fit back in 2017.
I've never been a fan of the jeans with designs on it. Even now, bro, I could pull off a pair, but I just don't. I've never worn these pants. The Converse, bro. I had a pair of Converse. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want another pair. You feel me? Them Converse went hard, bro. Converse went hard. I feel like now I'd probably like loosen up the laces a little bit. You know, I style the fuck out of them Converses nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this was
crazy
this
how
was
in
the
our
fit, bro.
generation, a couple of
was shit.
TikToks of someone being cringe go viral, and people shift from loving the person to hating them. There was a time when you talked to any on X for years, people would come for you. I think what a lot of this hate is really coming down to is either those kids who used to listen to him grew up and are cringing looking back on it, and new kids are coming in who never listen to X and are just on him. Back in the day, would watch this and think it's the toughest thing of all time. I feel like with our generation, making fun of dead people who never did anything is a common thing. Like, I remember when the George Floyd protests were going on and people were making memes of George Floyd. It wouldn't be funny 99% of the time too. It was just cringe. Another thing that showed me how hateful our generation is was when gender arguments and people started to dedicate podcasts to hating another gender. I think the sole reason of why the birth rate is declining worldwide is because the people that run these stupid ass podcasts. In the past, you went out to find someone and had your criterias, then boom, marriage. But nowadays, people get swayed for a potential option because they had Fresh and Fit tell them otherwise.
This is a very unpopular opinion, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think if you're in a serious relationship with a girl, she should not have an Instagram. That's cheating.
Gen Z men are boring. Men are boring. You're lazy.
Man. It's always the wrong person giving the message. It's always the wrong person giving the message. But anyways, bro. Yeah, my generation definitely does have a dating problem, bro. I think it's just we're just exposed to too much stuff, man. We just have too much knowledge, bro. Too much knowledge is never necessarily good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's damn near like holding us back, bro. Like, well, I don't want to say holding us back, but like it's just making us super overcritical about things. You know what I'm saying? We expect and want what everybody else has and what we see everybody else has because all the information that everybody else has is accessible to us. You feel me? And that just breeds comparisons and envy. So, and I think we just have a lot more experience and a lot more knowledge at a younger age than what our parents and their parents ever got to experience. You know what I'm saying? Like when your grandpa and your auntie and your grandma was growing up, you know what I'm saying? They probably still know the same 10 to, I don't want to say 10, like 60 people they grew up with from 5 years old. They probably still know them to this day, still live in the same town, etc. And those are the people they just grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you probably know a nigga who lives in fucking Turkey, a nigga who lives in Iraq. Like I shout out my nigga Tusi. You know what I'm saying? I know a nigga lives in fucking Barbados. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never met this nigga before. You feel me? Like this shit's crazy. Like it's just the time that we live in, man. It's the time that we live in, bro.
You're boring. You don't have hobbies. You're unambitious. You don't know how to talk to women. You're not respectful.
I I think we're at the point where these type of dumbass people aren't getting as much attention anymore. Both men and women are absolutely tired of this shit. I notice no matter how much they fearmonger these things, saying something like all these girls out here are gold diggers and will pretend to love you, or saying all these dudes are manipulating you and are always ready to cheat. I almost never see these type of situations happen in real life. And if I do, it's like 1 or 2 cases I've seen in my whole lifetime. You gotta realize the reason why these people are saying these situations are so common is because they hang out in those type of environments. The average person is not running into this a lot of times. And it's showing more that the person that runs into this stuff all the time just has choices at picking. But because of social media and because their voices are so amplified, it's why it's a common thing for men and women of our generation to run around with these ideas. Another thing that showed me how hateful we are, and it's showing more that there was no other generation where time just had political views pissed you off. But because of social media and because their voices are so amplified, I'm talking about the non-extreme cases, of course. You know, if someone's extremely insane on either side, that's valid to cut them off. Like sometimes people just can't be helped. But people will cut off their family over who they voted for. Both sides.
One. Blocked.
I'll never understand this shit. I'll never understand why people go so hard about politics, man. Now, the older I get, the more I start to recognize how important politics do play in our society, and like how much I don't necessarily care if because you don't have as much as you think you have a say so, you really don't. As much, let me say that without this bitch. As much as you think that you really have a say so, you don't. One more for the people in the back. As much as you think you have a say so, you don't. Bro, these people do not like, it's all a facade, bro. It's all a facade to make you think you have power, bro. You know what I'm saying? The people who control everything are in a little small tent making all their decisions about fucking 1 billion people, bro. Like, let that shit sink in, bro. You have no power. Why do you think it takes so long for shit to fucking change, bro? Because we don't have any power. The power is being put into the hands of people who actually, like, that small group of people, bro, like, and they're making all the shots. And all it's doing is just feeding whatever they need, bro. Whatever they feel is good, that's what it's gonna do. So
I blocked my sister too. She the only one that smoked, and she couldn't take her ass down there and vote. So now we're cutting off people because they didn't even choose to vote? Bro, what happened to the choice to vote? Only 64% of the US population that could vote voted in the last election. It's not like the whole country comes out every time. And our generation got the worst of it. We have some of the most extremely odd and insane politicians of all time. One of our presidents was sleeping through half the job while the other could wake up one day randomly and decide to take some away from us. And the person he was against was campaigning by getting celebrities to twerk on stage. If you told an American this is how politics would be in 1999, they'd call you a crazy person. And this all literally just started in 2016. Like, Gen Z ain't have a single chance for peace. Millennials had George Bush and Obama way more peaceful.
Mama, there go that man. We need 3 terms.
Even though they protested George Bush, their protests are nothing close to the protests Trump beginning. They be filling up whole cities with his protests. And on the other side, of course, you got the Trump rallies where you'll see riding you've never seen in your life.
Bro. Putting a bandage over your ear. You're a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass man, bro. You probably got grandchildren, a white picket fence, a dog named Betsy. Credit score is probably pretty good, bro. Damn shame.
The social media algorithm kind of makes it so you have to pick one side and one side only, which has affected Gen Z the most. It's proven we have the biggest
Man, don't get sucked into that shit, bro. Don't get sucked into the trap of thinking that you have to fucking pick for your entire life, Democrat or Republic. Don't get stuck thinking that you have to be one thing your entire life, bro. You don't. Just because one thing is good in one part of your life does not mean it's going to be like that for the remainder of your life, bro. People are so fucking hive mind and they don't want to change, bro. They don't want to change. Y'all would rather just stick with what you know instead of choosing what's better, bro. Like you got to think outside the box, bro. Think outside the box a little bit. Stop being so hive mind. Use your brain. Use what's between your ears. But what did I say? Common sense is not common. No, it's not common. It's not.
Google gap and worst arguing. Because as soon as you start to see a couple of posts relating to that side, your whole feed is eventually going to be full of it. And it's not people's fault. Social media has manufactured it to be like that. There's a lot of victims out there who unintentionally has had this happen to them and has shaped who they are politically. I try my best to distinct a lot of this stuff and not fall down any stupid rabbit holes because I'm not dedicated to either side anyways. To me, it's more of a problem that our generation doesn't even like to hear out the other side a lot of times. People just assume the worst and think you're lost and don't want to talk to you. The bad news about this too is it's gonna keep getting divided. When Gen Z starts raising kids, these are gonna drill their beliefs into their kids' minds before their brain is even in a solid state. My parents raised me and my brother off the notion of not to talk about adult things when we were young, which I liked. And politics was one of those things because as a kid, your parents should not be telling you about the political and economic state of the world, bro. You should be worrying about playing Roblox and Fortnite and getting brain rot from TikTok. Remember too, Gen Z was like the whole experiment in the social media political world. So Gen Alpha next is going to be more divided than us, then Gen Beta is going to be more divided than after that until the point of implosion. Anyways, that's all I've got for real. If you're a hater, stay a hater and make sure to comment something hateful. Let's keep this train moving. Follow me on Twitter and
all right, man. Yeah, there we go. Shout out my guy Tommy NFG, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, Gen Z, we're evidently a bunch of hating ass niggas. Evidently we're a bunch of hating ass niggas, bro. So let me know in the comments down below, bro. Are you part of Gen Z? Are you a hating ass nigga? Are you a respectful young fellow? Let me know in the comments down below how you feeling about this video. And until next time, bro, I'll catch y'all later. I love you. We out. All right, chat. We got another video. Adam 22 and Lena the Plug are getting a divorce. Who would have thought the porn star doesn't want to be with a cuck? Who would have thought? Who would have thought the porn star was going to stay married? Who would have thought? Man, it's fucking pathetic, bro. Let's get to this shit.
Okay, so for this video, I want to talk about the 16 of Nashua's upcoming divorce from his gross wife, Lena the Plug. So I want to explain. So the 16 of Nashua and Whack 3 Fingers 100 brought their wives onto a podcast to talk about relationship stuff. And so it's like this like cringy couples podcast. So during this podcast, the 16...
Before we even get into this stuff, bro, knowing what these motherfuckers do behind the scenes on the interwebs and all this shit, bro, I honestly just want to know who's actually taking the motherfucking advice that they're giving. Who is taking the relationship advice that these motherfuckers are handing out, bro? Because, boy, you are a lost cause, man. You are a lost soul. Man, I feel bad for you. Well, I don't feel bad for you because you're an idiot. But I'm praying for you, bro. Find your way out of that hole. Find your way out of that hole.
He comes out and says him and Lena are getting a divorce. And he starts complaining about how his life's going to be difficult when she leaves him and how he's pathetic. And what I'm getting ready to show you is the 16 sort of passively aggressively slips the word divorce into the conversation in a very, I would say, cuck-worthy fashion. What? And so I'll show you what I mean too. And it's important to note here that he is the one who constantly brings up divorce, not her. He does. So this tells me that she's perfectly fine with the idea of divorce and life without him, while he, on the other hand, is crippled with insecurity and worry about it. And it's because of this insecurity that the 16 can't help himself. He has to keep bringing up divorce and sort of bringing it up and throwing it in there in a joking way, even though he's 100% serious about it. This is a common thing that insecure people do. They'll just like, it's called throwing it in their face, right? And so that's exactly what we're going to see in these upcoming clips. So allow me to present the first clip. This is the 16 of Nashua bringing up divorce for the...
I mean, truthfully, bro, like... How confident can you be as a man? You know what I'm saying? How confident could you be as a man after watching your girl, your wife, the mother of your child get plowed by another grown ass man? I'm not even gonna go into details, man. I'm not even gonna go into details. You niggas know what the fuck happened, man. Y'all know what happened, bro. Like, how would you like react, and how confident would you feel about that afterwards? How confident would you feel kissing her? How confident would you feel touching her, being around her, doing it with her, being intimate with her, bro? Like, would it even feel the same, both literally and physically? You know what I mean?
First time, roll the clip.
But in the porn world, as a man, you do realize that you are judged for your choices as well. A lot of these porn guys have a lot going for them. They got some money, they look good, they dress cool, they got nice bodies that work out, and still...
Get the elongated cock out of your throat, bro. Get the schlong out, Adam, bro. I think you've been watching too many scenes, bro. Man.
Women outside the industry look at that, and even women inside the industry kind of look at them as like lower class because of the fact that they go on camera. There's probably a whole world of women who will never want to date me once we divorce because of my choices.
All right, so there you have it. He says once we get a divorce. He doesn't say if we get a divorce or maybe if we were to get a divorce hypothetically. He says once we get a divorce, meaning he's expecting it. And she isn't even phased at all. This didn't startle her. She didn't object to this at all. This has been in their conversation behind the scenes. They're planning this divorce, and it's not because the 16 wants it. It's because she is demanding it, I think. So let's play this next clip where he says that they're getting a divorce again. Let's take a look.
In mind, I had to make the decision. Do I want to shoot for this new Latina pussy, or do I want to get married and spend 8 or 9 years?
Oh, white people don't like talk about sex so weird, bro. White people talk about like having sex so weird. Like, do I get with this little... Like, I don't even want to repeat it, bro. Like, I might fucking get copyrighted for like, or fucking shadow banned for saying that shit. So I don't even want to fucking repeat that shit, bro. Why people just be talking so weird when it comes to like stuff like this, bro? It's just like, yeah.
With this Armenian
8 or 9
delicacy.
years. Gee whiz.
I made my choice, and I think it was probably a good one.
You got a 9-year thing. That's it.
We've been together for...
It'll be 9 years at the end of this year, but yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I told her.
She looks so confused. Like, she doesn't know. Why would you bring your woman here, bro? I would not bring my woman to like a show like this. Like, if I know these motherfuckers are weird like that, maybe they get down like that. You know what I'm saying? They got to if they're friends, but because you are who you hang around with. But like, I don't know. That shit. I wouldn't bring my woman around these hooligans.
Okay, so again, he hints at a divorce. So this guy can't help himself. He can't help himself but throw this in his wife's face. The fact that their marriage is coming to an end. This is what insecure guys do. They'll bring something up that's really bothering them, and they'll bring it up as a joke in a conversation, but it's not a joke. It's serious, but it's disguised as a joke. And the wife or the girlfriend usually knows that it's not a joke. And so they usually get mad, but Lena's not getting...
Because you're not being a man, bro. You're not being a man. You're not saying what the fuck you mean, and you're not meaning what the fuck you say. You know what I'm saying? Gotta say what the fuck you want, bro. Truthfully. women respect that shit, bro. Women will respect the nigga who's just gonna say what the fuck he gonna like, what the fuck he like, what he means, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, women don't like a nigga who's gonna beat around the bush and not like be dominant, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Women beat around the bush and they like try and make you understand an answer through a deceptive answer. Like, so like when they notice that you're being like them, bro, like it's nobody needs two women in the house, man. So
mad because she doesn't give a fuck. What? Don't give a fuck about this cuck. Okay, she's done. But he's not giving up that easy. He says he wants to learn how to play guitar so he can serenade her and shit like that.
Recently, I mentioned that I would kind of like to play guitar. I would like to learn to play guitar just because it's so outside of anything I've ever done that I feel like it would be an interesting challenge.
So the cuck wants to learn how to play guitar so he can become attractive. That's fucking really pathetic. And it goes on. Listen to this.
Doing something with my hands, getting dirty, hanging out with the boys, etc. And she loves that. She hates me sitting on the computer by myself, watching podcasts, playing poker. That to her is very like, ew.
I want you to like get into carpenter work and like help me build a cabinet.
So she wants you to do manly things.
Why is the cuck?
Man. That's tough, bro. It's tough, man. She don't think it's you a man, bro. She don't think you got no kahunas down there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could be on the game all damn day. My girl still think I'm a fucking man, bro. Because when manly shit need to be done, bro, manly shit get done. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to play poker, and she don't expect you or be like, I want you to go outside and fucking wrestle a bear to prove how much of a man you are. You know what I'm saying? Because all the rest of the shit should be taken care of on that other front. You feel me? So she don't think you a man, boss man. She don't think you a man, bro.
So desperately in love with this hideous fucking vile woman. She looks so disgusting. Sure. What is this look? What is she? What millionaire dresses like this? She looks like a fucking Charlie's Angel, but it's like Seinfeld. What? She's got an Elaine thing going on, and she's just not pulling it off. She looks ridiculous.
This nigga is on her ass, Chad.
Of course, been warped by plastic surgery and procedures. She looks unrecognizable. The snarl of her face. I mean, if I was the 16, I mean, I could find something better than this, you know. And she's so fucking stupid too. I want to play you a clip actually. This really bothered me. I had a huge issue with this. I hate it when a new mom with her first child starts lecturing other people about how to raise kids. This is a violation. I've got a major issue with this, so I want to play you a clip. Watch this.
Because I was very catering to him because he was my kid. And then I had a kid. And then I was like, oh, you have all of these needs that I feel like you can meet for yourself. I'm going to take care of this kid.
For sure.
And you better take care of yourself.
That was your first child.
Right.
Yes. You got to remember, it's 5.
I think that's like a double-edged sword, bro. Because like I think that your woman's definitely supposed to, like, I think all women, like once their child comes in the picture, bro, like all their attention really gets focused on the kid. Like the care that you once used to get from her kind of gets separated into, you know, caring for the baby and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, women only really care about themselves and their baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all they really care about. That's their genetics, bro. That's their genetics. They're gonna protect themselves and they're gonna protect their baby. You know what I'm saying? So like once they like have a baby in the picture and stuff like that. I haven't experienced it, bro. I don't have any kids, but from what I can just kind of see, like with just like womanhood or whatever like that, bro, like their focus goes towards protecting the baby and stuff like that. But
children,
like I said, like she don't see this nigga as a man, bro. She don't see this nigga as a man.
Little anymore.
No, they're not.
But and when they're little, they need all your attention.
We know.
Oh my god! So this fucking idiot with her first child, 4 years old.
I don't know why the fuck they're giving fucking kid advice though. Like this is crazy. I can't believe they have a fucking baby. Can't believe they have a fucking baby, man. This is insane.
An expert mother. She's lecturing these other people on how to. This is insane. No one wants your advice.
What did I just say?
Understand? You are disgusting, and everyone pretty much agrees that you're a terrible mother.
What? Ah, you be kissing your fucking child after you
that I believe
after a
she's
long day
looking
at work,
into getting a possible surrogate mother to carry her next child because she wants to continue doing porn. She doesn't want to ruin her body. And it's like, newsflash, it's already ruined.
Yeah, right. California for a surrogate?
What is it, 75?
No, but you pay like 80 or 90 or something, right? And then, but they might get 50. I don't know, maybe the fertilization joint.
okay,
For sure, you have a very, very solid rationale for having a surrogate, whereas for us, the reasoning would basically be to be able to keep doing porn.
And then I'm going to tell you another reason, too.
So the 16 and Lena are looking into a surrogate mother to house the fetus of their daughter's sibling. I mean, this is just really sick at this point. I mean, they're more dedicated to their porn than they are to their own kids.
Yeah, man. Like, how long do you plan on doing that shit? As a porn star, like, if any porn stars on here are watching me right now, how long do you plan on doing what you're doing? You feel me? Because, like, I couldn't imagine, like, you want to be a porn star until you're 50 years old, bro. Like, that shit, like, I don't. Like, and this nigga's pushing it, bro. Like, look at the fucking white hairs, man. Look at the white hairs. I don't know, man. Like, how long are porn stars?
She can get pregnant easily. She just doesn't want to because she thinks she looks good, which she doesn't. And she also, and another thing, she wants to do gangbang porns. What? She wants to get a bunch of guys lined up and get their pants down and just let them go to town. That is, and she's got a 4-year-old daughter. Okay, this is the worst mother that could possibly ever have happened.
Specific
But
definition.
you know, he likes the gangbang.
He likes watching them. He doesn't want to see me in one.
Wait, hold on. You like watching them? So you would never.
I look how she is throwing this nigga's business out there and everything, bro. Like, she don't respect you, nigga. She don't respect you. She said you like watching other niggas fuck bitches. Man, bro.
Ever allow her to be in a gangbang?
It's so difficult to even find one guy that I consider worthy of putting his dick inside of my wife, that the idea of finding, 5, it's a little ambitious.
So you can tell she's really pressing this. Like, this is the next thing that she wants. Remember, the 16 didn't want to give her away to anyone. Now he's giving her away to, all these guys. Now she wants to do multiple guys. What's the, where does this end?
Podcasting / gangbanging.
Can you stop with the gangbanging?
I'm just kidding, but
who's gangbanging?
I don't know.
Nah, y'all hear that little like that? Can you stop with the gangbang? Like, hold on.
Can you stop with the gangbanging?
/ gangbanging.
Can you stop with the gangbanging?
I'm just kidding.
Y'all hear that motherfucking like little snarl?
But
who's gangbanging?
I don't know. He clearly wants to be.
Maybe he's talking about. You guys do gangbang.
Like, she really mean that shit. Like, she ain't faking it, bro. She really mean like, all right, nigga, shut up.
So Lena is very disgusting and she looks horrible. Okay, so let's go to this next clip. This is going to be pretty much, so this is going to be Lena just shitting on the 16 and telling everyone how he's not a man.
Not even that. It's just like when the electrician guy comes and knocks on the door, he's like, hold on, let me get my wife. Whereas more people come and say, let me get my husband.
But I've never had to call an electrician in my whole life. I don't even know, like, I would
you don't know
like
the light switches. I know.
I would love for you sometime to just tell me, like, hey, there's this problem in the house. Can you take care of it? All the
Man, I don't know, bro. What you call? Unless like I'm in the middle of a fucking game, bro. And it's just getting a pizza or some shit like that, bro. I ain't letting my girl open up the door. You know what I'm saying, bro? I like to open up the door because, like, bro, any nigga can come up here. I done seen too many motherfucking TikToks of a nigga being a pizza delivery guy. Knock on the door, bang, bang, bang. Up. Now everybody in your spot, nigga. You gotta watch your surroundings. You know what I'm saying, bro? Damn, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Any man who is comfortable allowing and still is with a woman who he openly like knows that gets power driven by other men, bro, your masculine factor has to be down something.
Though, to be honest,
what's gonna happen?
Nigga gotta be low
You're gonna be like, the
testosterone.
guy told me stuff. I don't fucking remember what it was.
And
You
I'm
should
gonna be
call
like,
it.
yo, Josh.
I do the man stuff and the woman stuff.
I like to outsource
Wait, what
everything.
do you mean you do the man? What did I just hear right now?
I do the man stuff and the woman stuff. I am in charge of the entire household.
Clip it.
Okay, this is the thing. She is so neurotic and on top of everything and needs to know how every single thing works.
In my own house that I pay a mortgage on, yes.
She won't really like let me have any responsibilities because she doesn't trust me enough to handle them.
Well, you're a
And
daddy's
I'm
girl.
incapable, yeah.
Wow.
Bro, like, is she like she just said that shit? Like, bro, she said that shit to him so many times.
So she's really just belittling him and saying my house and my mortgage, and you're not a man and you're not even capable. What? She's really just shitting on him, okay? And I think that they fight a lot about these very issues they're talking about on camera right here. They're just playing it off right now, but they've actually had full-blown arguments about this stuff.
You're so helpless. So I'm not gonna have you help me with something where I feel like it's gonna take me double.
So he's like a big
double
ass
the work.
kid.
I have very limited
I told
life
him the other day,
skills.
he's like, it's like dating a 13-year-old boy because he's like, can I stay home and play video games? I don't want to come. And then if he does come, he's on his phone in the corner the whole time. And I'm like, put your phone away, Adam. Talk to people.
Okay, so at this point, I'm not ready to say that they've decided to get a divorce. I just think that the cuck is very insecure about his marriage, and so he continues to throw it in her face like, oh yeah, we're gonna get divorced, because he's it's a cope, right? And I think that she is just completely emotionally separated and checked out from him, and she doesn't respect or love him in any way. She loves Jason Love, I think, and it's been made quite obvious.
Yeah. Hey man, if you ever let your girl bounce on something else, man, you better make sure, bro, shrimp eye, private high, you know what I'm saying? You better make sure bro ain't doing nothing with it, man, because nigga got an elephant trunk. She gonna be wanting that shit more, bro. She gonna be wanting that shit more, bro. She gonna need that. She gonna need that fix again, bro. Don't play with fire.
Yes, who wears
Don't
the
play
pants in
with
a
fire,
relationship. She
nigga.
doesn't need to leave the 16. She can go sleep with whoever she wants anyways. She has her own money anyway. Their lives are separate. She doesn't really need, there's no pressure for her to leave the 16. She does what she wants to do anyways, and he has no say. He's a cuck. So that's pretty much where I'm at with this. But I thought that was so interesting that they're just openly talking about their divorce. We've seen the 16 mention him getting a divorce potentially in the future, but we've never seen him say it so many times and in front of her. She's sitting right next to him. So I think that this is a step in the right direction, which is the end of their marriage, which is an unholy, vile, filthy marriage. And it's looking like that is exactly what's going to happen. This marriage is over with. And I just hope that their daughter gets emancipated very soon and moves away from them, far away, so that she can live a normal life.
Yeah, man. That's just tough, bro. That's just tough. I don't know how to feel about that shit. Well, I do know how to feel about that shit, bro. It's just fucking actually asinine. That shit's actually fucking crazy, bro. Like, I don't even like who would. It's nothing that we're fucking surprised about, man. It's nothing that we're surprised about, bro. It's nothing we're surprised about. I don't have nothing to say about it, bro. All I can say is, could it be me, nigga? All I say is, could not be me, nigga. But let me know in the comments down below, would you ever let your girl get power driven by Jason Love? Would you ever let her get dug out by any nigga and then let her come back to you, bro? Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this video, bro. And until next time, I'll catch y'all boys later. Love you. We out. All right, chat. We got like one more video for y'all today, man. We got one more video. I think. Hold on. I need to set some hotkeys so I can yeah, shift P. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. How you do this shit? Shift P. Shift P. Brother.
Gen Z as a whole generation is bad at a lot.
Don't play with me, bro.
To talk to me about anything that you tell me is going to be confidential. It's like you.
All right, chat. Let me see. I think this is the last video. Yeah, this is the last video. We're not even gonna watch the full one, truthfully. This last video, bro, we are talking about barbers and me being a barber, you know what I'm saying? People are always complaining about why we're charging so much nowadays and everything like that. And I'm gonna give you niggas a brief description on why. Because we have fucking bills, nigga. We have bills, nigga. Simple. Simple. This shit ain't getting cheaper, my nigga. Milk ain't getting cheaper. Eggs ain't getting cheaper. Rent ain't getting cheaper, nigga. Insurance ain't getting cheaper. Life is getting more expensive. You can either keep up or you can sit there and fucking drown, nigga. And I refuse to fucking drown. Let that be known. Let's go.
Sitting there talking to a therapist.
I paid for haircut. I didn't pay for a haircut in therapy. I didn't pay for a haircut in conversation. Today we're reacting to Kai Cenat receives backlash for exposing the new barber scam. I wonder what the new barber scam is. If it's up in that price, yeah, they've been holding us. They've been holding us since 2020 for real. After COVID. Real quick, I want y'all to go pull up to my other reaction channel, More Astro Dior. The link is in the description. The content is a lot different over there, and we're closing in on 15K subs, man. Thank y'all for that. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get straight to this video.
How much money I get? I don't think there's a haircut out there that's worth $100. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Only if the barber is coming to the crib. If the barber is coming to the crib, I can see it being $100.
Thank you. Thank you.
I pull up, I'm pulling up, and you cut me $100? Nah, fuck no.
All right. Peep this. A haircut alone, no. A haircut alone, no. But I'm gonna tell you what is $100 cut if you're coming to me. You feel me? A haircut alone, with most barbers nowadays, gonna run you about $35 to $40. You know what I'm saying? Most barbers gonna charge you about $35, $40 to get a haircut. On the more upper scales, it's gonna come out to about $50. You feel me? What niggas do is they break down the haircut by time, bro. You're not finna be sitting in my chair for damn near 2 hours and you fucking pay me $30. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna give you like a whole makeover. You know what I'm saying? You come in looking like a fucking like a damn tree stump. And I give you a whole fucking makeover that took like 2 hours. I gotta shampoo your hair because you got fucking bugs in it and shit like that. Gotta wash your scalp. Gotta shape up your beard. The same amount of time that it's taking me to do you, I could have probably done another client or another client. So you're taking my time up, and that's taking up my pockets. That's taking up my money. So so if you want a little bit, if you want me to hit you with that motherfucking razor, bro, I'm gonna charge you another $5 because you're really good enough right here, like with the clipper. You know what I'm saying? You straight with the clipper right now, but you want that extra little sharpness. All right, bro. Let me get another $5 because that's gonna take a little bit more time out of my day to get into your stuff. You feel me? Time is money, bro. Time is money, and you can't get that shit back. You know what I'm saying? That if I'm taking all this time trying to make sure you look good, and not to even mention the maintenance, bro. You gotta pay for all your shit, bro. You gotta pay for all your motherfucking hairspray. You gotta pay for all your motherfucking cleaning utensils. You gotta pay for all your combs when the motherfuckers break because your fucking hair is too damn nappy. You gotta pay for your clippers that break when your fucking hair is too damn nappy. You gotta pay for all this shit, bro, and you gotta keep on doing it. It's not a one-time purchase. And unless you niggas want ringworms and shit, you niggas better pay up because this shit's not fucking cheap, man. This shit's not fucking cheap. And it gotta come out of our pockets. On top of our day-to-day bills, we still gotta eat. We still gotta pay our rent. We still gotta pay our light. This shit's gonna cost you, bro.
I don't care who you cut. You can cut. I don't give a fuck if you cut motherfucking
Barack.
Thanos. I don't care. I don't ever, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
I charge what I charge as a barber for a list of reasons, and the list of reasons goes way deeper than just the fact that you're getting a
Yeah,
nice
let me
ass
hear
haircut, you feel me? The first reason is I'm a professional. I put blood, sweat, and tears behind what I know, so I actually know what the fuck I'm doing.
Facts.
I remember as a kid, my mom used to send me to the barber shop with like $12, you know, an extra $2 for the tip. And you know, the barber, he wouldn't bat an eye, he wouldn't complain. He was always friendly when I went there.
Yeah.
Life was so simple. As I got older,
I remember my cockeyed barber Mike. Don't know if you still here, but it's Mike. Cockeyed bowleg too, both. And he used to cut my hair for 15. Shout out that nigga, bro. Now them cuts was ass though. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm looking back, I looked at back on one of the cuts. Nigga, I had a mohawk. But hey, 15.
the prices kind of increased a little bit, which made sense. My head got bigger, forehead extended a whole lot. So, you know, the prices went from like $15 to like $25. When I was in college, that was the first time I ever paid $25 for a haircut. And I just remember thinking, damn, like prices done went up. Like,
all right, let's just debunk this shit right now, bro. Let's debunk this shit right now. Bro looks like he's about 20 years old, 25-ish. You know what I'm saying? Let's look it up. Hold on. Let me pull up my other screen real quick. How much has inflation gone up since 2003? This is when I was born. According to data from the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis, inflation has increased by approximately 60% since 2003, with the inflation rate in 2003 being around 2.3%. The current rate significantly higher depending on the recent year being compared. So, like $7.40 in 2003 is worth $11.77 in 2022. That was 2 years ago. That's about a $5 increase, bro. That was 2 years ago. It's only gotten worse. This is after COVID. Like, this is a year after COVID. It's only gotten worse, man. It's only gotten worse. So let me just like keep it up with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I'm keeping up with you niggas. You want me to keep the same pay from when I was from 2003 when shit was cheaper, but I'm supposed to fucking keep the same pay as in 2003. No, nigga, shit gotta go up, bro. Everything else goes up, bro. The price is gonna go up, man. Everything is going up. You gotta move on with the times. Gotta move on with the times, bro. Everything's going up nowadays, and this is part of it. You don't like it, learn how to cut your hair.
I mean, it done doubled since I was a kid. Those days are over. Now, barbers are charging $25 to $40 for just a lineup. Ladies, if y'all know what a lineup is,
$25, I can understand. $40 for a fucking lineup. Whoever your barber is, you need to go outside and fight that nigga. That nigga better be giving you a fucking lineup from heaven. That nigga better be giving you a fucking lineup from God himself, man. Because, Lord, I'm sorry if that was blasphemous, man. But like, you needed to grace, bro, if he was getting a $40 haircut. You know what I'm saying? $40 lineup, bro. Whoever your barber is, if you getting charged $40 for a lineup, bro, you need to take bro outside and go like stomp a mud hole in his ass, bro. You need to go take bro and open his mouth up and just curb stomp the fuck at him, bro. On me.
$5 to $40 for just a
Hit that
lineup.
nigga head with
Ladies,
a steel mason bat. You
That's
feel me?
just making a line along this edge right here. All right, and an actual
my haircut. This is all I got to cut right here, and I didn't brush, so I didn't brush my shit. I wanted to get to reacting, and a fade back here, and my lineup 50.
Charges to the game, bro. If I hey, say, if I gotta pull out my clippers, that is a fade, bro. If I gotta pull out my clippers and trimmers are two different things. You know what I'm saying? The things on your hairline, those are our trimmers. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just using my trimmers on you, whatever like that, that's 20. But if I gotta pull up my trimmers and my clippers, nigga, I'm charging you the full price, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't get on me. 50. I sound like a fucking idiot. I'm about to learn to cut my own shit though soon, y'all. I'm just scared. I can't be. I'm on camera every day. I can't have my shit. Can't be fucked up.
Haircut can
yes, it can, bro. Yes, it can. Nobody care that much.
And most of these
but
barbers call themselves celebrity barbers. You might see them on Instagram a lot. It's like the more followers they get, the more they charge you. Which, I mean, I kind of understand supply and demand. These celebrity barbers have messed the game up. So recently, Casanet has something to say about the new prices, and now people are calling him broke. Listen to this.
How much money I get?
Niggas calling him broke. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I don't think there's a haircut out there that's worth $100. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care who you cut. You can cut. I don't give a fuck if you cut motherfucking Thanos. I don't care. I don't ever, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a the barber world. I don't know who the barber world is and shit. They might hate me for this, but deep down inside, I truly feel like $100 is crazy, gang.
It's crazy, bro.
I think it is.
My shit growing back.
Y'all ain't saying that for motherfuckers who retwist your hair though.
For bald niggas, it might be different. Cause you might need to add like treatment and shit. And I understand house visits, cause you know gas and shit.
Right.
Nah, damn, wait, hold on now. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
If I'm driving, if you gotta drive, 100.
Wait, hold on, no. House
I'm not mad at
is
that.
crazy because of gas and shit. And plus, they gotta like put you in the schedule.
Y'all that don't know, Casanet has over 100,000 subscribers on Twitch that are subscribing for at least $5 a month. Now, I mean, so the dude is covering at least 250,000 if Twitch is taking a cut a month. And for him to say, yo, $100 is too much, that tells you it's not the money that's the problem. It's the principle. Because let's be honest.
It's the principle, my nigga.
Every single time a nigga says it's the principle, they're bullshitting. Every single time a nigga has told me, bro, it's not about that, bro. It's the principle. Think about it, bro. When you were watching the fucking barbershop and that nigga stole off on bro because he had $5 when bro had a whole ATM machine in there. Nigga, it ain't about that though. It's the principle. Nigga. Some trifling shit, bro. Anytime a nigga done said that shit, bro.
What niggas be doing too is they'll fuck around, right? You'll have your barber. You done been rocking with this nigga for however long. The niggas, you started fucking with the nigga when he was cutting in his fucking dorm. $20 cut. He done leveled up now. He done got his shit and he still charged you. The nigga that you fucked my shit up. You did. And I was getting a $20 cut for you. I invested in you, and nigga, now you charge me $50, nigga.
Now, I ain't doing that for my niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that for my niggas. If you my nigga, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, if you was there when a nigga was experimenting and trying to figure this shit out, bro, you don't gotta worry about paying full price. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about paying full price. But you motherfuckers will be paying, bro. You motherfuckers will be paying because you niggas aren't paying for me when I'm going out. Y'all not paying for my way into the motherfucking club. Y'all not paying for my motherfucking dinner. Y'all not paying for my motherfucking bill. So why the fuck am I paying for you just to look clean, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you niggas this now. You know what I'm saying? All my friends right now. You niggas will be getting paid. You niggas will be getting charged for your cuts from now on, bro. Like from now on. I have real bills to pay, my nigga. I have real life bills to pay. I can't be affording to give you niggas my time for free, bro. Like, it's not going. I'm not gonna charge you niggas an arm and a leg, but you niggas finna cough up some dough, bro. I'm actually worth a little bit more than a fucking free cut now. You feel me? So like, let that shit be known. I'm clipping that part in particular and I'm posting it.
Fuck you, nigga.
Have the cuts really gotten better? Like, are you getting some type of haircut nowadays that you just couldn't get back in the day? Or are the barbers just really good at using enhancements?
I think they're good at using that
using enhancements on every.
And y'all be making fun of me sometimes when I pop out enhance. The shit like I sometimes niggas like, yo, nice cut, bro. Sometimes y'all be in the comments, man, y'all fuck you enhance ass, yo, how. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I'm cool with either one. My hairline is fine. I'll go enhance, I won't go enhance. I just be rocking out. I get my cut. Shit, I'm paying a fucking $50. I might as well get the whole motherfucker.
Cut. I feel like you're just a really good painter and you've learned how to really blend the paint. But what happens once I take a shower? The haircut is gone. So now I done paid $100 or $50 for a haircut that didn't even last me 3 days. Or only last me 3 days. Like, I can't wash my hair. Like, why can't I wash my hair after getting $100 cut? If I pay $100 for a
you actually can. Your barber's just probably not using the right shit.
Haircut, I should be able to do whatever the hell I want to do after the haircut, and it should still be there. But nah, y'all are painting on haircuts and then saying, yo, I need $100. Why? Because you cut some celebrities? Then once you wash off all that enhancements, you realize he barely even touched your hairline.
He barely cut your shit.
Back.
Listen, to all the barbers out there, right? I got to ask y'all a question, right? Who the hell told y'all can charge $40 for a shape up? Who told y'all that? $40 for a shape up. Who told you I can charge $50 for a haircut? Like, why is this getting normal in the community?
I just accepted it. I did. I didn't even think I was like, 50? Damn. But that's the thing, though. What's kind of crazy is that when I moved to Houston, I pulled up. I was looking for a new barber, right? I got my first nigga. I pulled up. He was cutting. He did me for 30. Now I ain't gonna lie. I pulled up, got this cut by this nigga. I did it for 30. He kept pausing to watch snowfall. He kept calling niggas on the phone. He didn't cut down. He didn't cut my front taper down. He didn't line my mustache up. I was like, yo. I never went back to him. Found my new barber. Paid him 50. Been going to him for the past 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? And that's my dog. And we got good convo. It's like I pull up, I pay for the good convo with my dog, the loyalty, and I get a good cut. I get a good cut. You feel me?
$50 for a tip fade?
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Like, I'm gonna be a little sociable. You come sit in my chair, like, I'm gonna be sociable and everything, like, how you doing? Da, 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 da. But like, the conversation gonna have to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a very I can't treat you like a brother off the rip. I can treat you like a good person off the rip, but I can't treat you like a brother, bro. That relationship is gonna have to grow with time. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, $40 for
but I also was getting I had the high top dreads. I got the full head of dreads now. Back then, I understand he fading the whole shit. I was more so like, okay, 50. But now I could just this. He could at least just be like, hey, deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm only doing this now, 30, brother. But he said that.
What am I paying $40 for a shape up for? I'm in the chair for 10, 15 minute max. Then the shape up don't even be lasting too long. I'm gonna be right back next week.
That's why you got to get your own trimmer.
2-3 days.
You need to get your own trimmer. You need to learn how to line your own shit up and do your own mustache. That will save you a lot.
$40. This is not the pandemic.
I do know how to do that.
Let's go back to the regular prices again, all right, y'all? Y'all got a little too comfortable charging people all this money for these damn shape-ups. Now, 2020, we understood it was a pandemic. People was getting sick.
See,
we
remember?
understand that. But just because you got gold clippers and black gloves do not mean you can charge these prices. They cut one local famous guy in the city, and all of a sudden, there's some people paying 60. Bro,
listen. That dude made a great point. Why am I paying the same price for a low taper as a high fade all around my head?
That's what I'm doing.
Probably 20 minutes of work. The other one requires maybe an hour of work. Why isn't there different prices based off the haircuts? This is what makes me feel like it's robbery, because I never see a barber be like, oh, bro, oh, you're not even getting that much, bro. You ain't even got to pay that much. See, if barbers kind of looked out for their clients the same way they be having full conversation, acting like we friends and stuff, if they had like a breakdown of how much they charge per haircut, instead of just charging a set amount, no matter what their haircut is, clients would be a lot more loyal to their barbers.
My bro sound like he was gonna cry right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that. I agree with that, bro. Now by how much that differentiates, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it really does depend about time. If I feel like I'm taking like a long time and like dealing with your haircut, no matter what you're getting, it's gonna boost up the time. You know what I'm saying? If you come in with an afro and you want a fucking low Caesar, what you call a taper, lineups, part, all this extra shit, nigga, it's gonna cost you, nigga. That shit probably gonna be $80 right there. You feel me? That shit gonna be a lot. You feel me? But if you coming in like you just came in after a week or so and you just got like a little taper, I might charge you like 30. You know what I'm saying? I might charge you like 30. Yeah, I understand. I can respect that. We're gonna watch a couple more minutes of this stuff, man, and we're gonna wrap this shit up, bro. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now, so let's get a couple more minutes in this.
Because they know that their barber's gonna look out for not only their haircut but also their pockets.
I will say too, every time I cheated on my barber, it was a horrible experience. Horrible. Last thing I cheated on my barber with, that nigga dog came in. It was he was cutting in his garage. Nigga's dog came in the garage, took a shit, and we sat there because he wanted to keep cutting before he picked the shit up. So we selling shit the whole time. I was getting my fucking cut.
And it don't feel like, oh, you're robbing me and finessing me out of my money, but you're barely giving me a haircut. Like, why is a dude with dreads paying full price for haircuts? He only has to cut right here, and maybe the back.
Thank you.
That's it. And then he gets a lineup. Probably like
Thank you.
Last like 15 minutes to cut his hair. Why is he paying full price for a haircut? That's robbery.
Every haircut isn't worth $50 to $70. Y'all should start charging them based on what you have to do to your client.
Like a nigga with a beard and a hair.
That comes every
it's
2
different.
3 weeks to get a low taper and have the.
I can respect this.
Why is he paying $50 versus a person who only comes every time he needs an event? You got to cut down a bush. Charge that person $100, but your loyal person that comes every 2 weeks, he should only be paying $20. Because last I checked, if you're.
But that's the thing, bro. We're not in the day and age where we can just be paying $20, bro. Because that means I gotta, man. That means I gotta. Nah, bro. What you call you gonna run your pockets up a little bit more than $20, man.
You're lucky and you have good genetics. Hair only grows half an inch a month. So what are you really doing?
This the thing too, though. We also got to look at it from their perspective, my nigga. Just how price of eggs went up for us.
Thank you.
Eggs went up for them. Just as rent went up for us, rent went up for them. We be expecting more money for certain shit. If YouTube drop the RPMs, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is, shit. I mean, certain videos get paid more, certain videos get paid less, depending on the duration, how long the video was, and But you know, we do got to see it from their perspective as well.
Not giving everybody fucking enhancements. Make that an extra charge.
For for sure.
I'll walk in there and ask for a low taper fade and show the waves. That's $20. That's a 10-minute fade, especially if my hair is already fade length from the last 2 weeks. Y'all charging based on your feelings and what you think you're worth and not what you actually are. Every haircut isn't worth $50 to $70.
Everything he said was facts. But let's see what these $100 haircuts look like.
Let me see some.
They're worth it. Comment below if you think these haircuts are worth $100.
Man. Hey, y'all come tap in with Kobe Cuts. He gonna get you right.
No fucking way.
every time. And that boy not lying. I'm finna bless my cousin up with $100 mid taper.
My
Let's
cousin.
get active. After combing his hair out, I'm throwing in my first bald line. Setting ourselves up to get this fade nice, blurry, and blended. After finishing the first side, I gotta follow those same exact steps around his whole entire head, making sure all these fades is on point. After getting his fades together, it's time to put a crispy line on that back tape. That line always gonna make the fade pop. I'm throwing that freeze spray on the lineup to make it stick. And as always, after hitting the back, it's time to hit the front. Hey, yo.
My barber do this.
Starting in the middle, we're taking our time going from left to right, making sure we keep everything even and symmetrical. Can't forget to show some love to them C cups. Then we throwing that pencil on there to make that lineup pop. Going over that lineup one more time to ensure this lineup is crispy. And y'all know we can't forget to slice that boy with the razor. That razor gonna take this cut to the next level. And it's
$100.
Man, it's your boy Kobe Cuts. Follow me for more haircut videos.
Nah,
Just left my bar.
that ain't no $100 cut. And he said it was his cousin, bro. That ain't no $100 cut, man. That ain't no $100 cut, bro.
Barbershop guys.
Say on God, that's 100.
Here's what I would say about $100 haircuts. Most of the barbers that are telling you that they're charging $100 a haircut are not getting $100 a haircut. They tell you that because it looks good on the internet and it makes you want to click on their page.
Word.
But most of them, they ain't getting it like that. And even if they are charging $100 a haircut, most of them are sitting around. Now, there are barbers that are getting $100 a haircut. But again, those are barbers that are very good at their craft, good customer service, and they built up enough of a demand to get to the spot where they have a bunch of people that pay them.
Okay, that makes sense.
What barbers have to understand is they don't have to get paid $100 a haircut to have a very good career, make a lot of money, and be financially set as a barber. It doesn't have to be something that you do. And the truth is, most barbers
if you're charging $25 per haircut and that haircut takes about 30 minutes, you have clients coming in back to back, right? You just made $50 an hour. $50 an hour times, let's just say, as if you was doing this full-time 8 hours a day, times 40 hours out of the week. That's $2,000 in a week times 4. That's $8,000 in a month times 12. That's $96,000.
We also got to take into account, though, that that's not always the case for niggas. There are slow days. It's not every day that this shit is just going through like that. You know what I'm saying? So
very respectable, nigga.
But these niggas is out here
very respectable, man.
Like my barber.
All right, man. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I am tired. Let's give a shout out to my nigga. I don't know this name. I think he said his name was Dior. Shout out to my nigga Dior, bro. Let's give it up, bro. Let's give it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Great stream, y'all. Great stream, y'all. Great stream. Appreciate y'all for joining today, man. Appreciate y'all for joining today, bro. Yeah. It's been a week off, man. It's been a week off, bro. Hold on. We've been gone for a week, man. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. But we back, bro. We back and we better. We back and we better, man. We back and we better, bro. So more content on the way. More content on the way as always. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on the lookout for it. Turn post notifications on. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Let's go. I appreciate all y'all who joined today, bro. Appreciate all y'all who joined today. In chat, I think I just put an ingrown. That's weird. Y'all let me know what we should record. Let me know what we should cause we got one more day of reaction. So let me know what we should react to tomorrow. You feel me? Let me know what we should react to tomorrow. Before we head out, you know what I'm saying? Before we head out. It was a good stream, bro. Good little stream. Go. Yeah. Go. Good little stream. Good little stream. You know what I'm saying? This shit only gonna grow, man. This shit only gonna grow. The show only gonna grow, man. But God. Otherwise, man, I'll catch y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, we out.